watching Season 2 of School Days, and I'm Suhaimi Yusof. This is the show where we brought celebrities like Gurmit Singh and Chef Eric Teo back to their old schools where they relive those glory days. In this episode of School Days, we relive the memories of legendary singer and actress Rahim. Born to Singapore's Nat King Cole, Rahim Hamid, and actress Mariam Baharom, Rahima was destined for stardom.
Happy and free, living and loving for me. I want to be happy and free, living and loving. I want a natural man.
And for her, it all started here at 165 Mackenzie Road. Hi, welcome to School Days. Today, we're meeting up with one of the most legendary and iconic Singaporean singer. Of course, without further ado, let me introduce you to Rahim. Hey! Put my money to good use. Yeah, you can hide there.
Yes, of course.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You look dazzling. You still look beautiful.
Oh, really? How's my turban? Okay.
Okay, very good, very good. Yeah. Some people definitely know that this whole entire area or this building belongs to Public Utilities Board. But we have a singer here who comes from the background of singers and actors and live in an area owned by PUB.
Yay!
How do you put that two pieces together?
PUB, public.
Oh, public performance, so it's pub and lit. Public. Okay.
All right. My mom has a past spouse, family, and my dad also. So we are the middle one. Yeah. So I'm the Rahim's family.
The Rahims. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds very interesting. What do you remember about this place?
What I remember, it's still the same.
How old were you then?
I was actually born here. Yeah.
Back then, PUB was also supplying electricity around Singapore.
Hey, hello.
So, was that somehow contribute to your electrifying performances?
I think so.
In your life?
I love this place. It's beautiful.
Yes. Let's take a walk down the memory lane. Okay, and of course, there are so many and so much things to talk about.
Okay, before there's no shelter, okay?
No shelter.
Yeah, it's just feel.
Sign of the times.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's take a look at your house. I heard from my intelligence report that there were some fights going on here. Not that kind of gangster fight, but it was more like a sibling fighting
because
over
that
fruits.
time I was only Rahman and me.
Okay, so your brother is Rahman?
Rahman and myself.
Okay.
Yeah, we were fighting over a duku.
Duku. It's a kind of a local fruit. Duku is quite small, but it's very tasty.
My mom was so furious, and then she said, "Okay, I'm going to buy duku, and then let you eat until finish. If it's not finished, you watch out. Eat, crying, and eat." Then my brother said, okay, never mind. I'm going to call all the friends. So from the window, we called everybody to come. It was around 3, 4. It's playing time.
Very smart.
But after that, my mom found out lah. Both kena.
Now we're going to talk a little bit about some untrue stories.
You don't know
Well, it's quite famous.
Yeah, one of them, me.
Oh. I can see that.
I won't dare to go to the kitchen.
Even the kitchen?
I know.
Why?
Because it's like, you can see there's no shade or whatever. It's just open like that. And you can see everything.
There's no window.
There's window, but all is open, you know, like.
And what went through your mind when you said?
Yeah, my mom used to tell, like, oh, I've seen, like, you know, she say, I just enjoy watching it. I said, what?
What? Okay.
Yeah, you can see, like, you know, like flying angels through the woods, like, you know, behind there.
It's really identifiable as flying object. Okay, to be blunt, is Pontianak?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay, from where I lived before, Mackenzie Road, right?
Yep.
We used to walk to school, myself and my brother, to the school, Cane Hill School, with my square bag. I remember I have a square bag, small bag. I carry to school.
What do you remember most about the journey itself to the school? What were some interesting things that happened?
The journey to school, and then, because I already in TV, right? I mean, that time, on TV. So sometimes they look at me, you know,
here comes the famous student.
No, yeah, nonsense. And primary one those days, we don't have like K1, K2, we learn to write, you read and write. When you go, you enter primary one, that's where you learn how to read and write. You know, I used to carry my books to RTS.
And carry your books to RTS?
Yeah lah, after school. I got to do my homework there, while shooting.
Okay, I'm sure you have producers and directors who can help out with your homework.
Yeah. And I got first.
You got first in class?
Every year until primary 6, yeah.
Top student, got acting. What else do you want in life? Huh?
Those were the days, my friend.
Of course.
Yeah.
How does it feel? How did it feel being popular in
I
school?
remember my math teacher, Mr. Tan. She liked to pinch my cheek. So maybe I was like chubby or whatever. So every time, come here. I got to.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. He geram my cheek.
Is it a form of punishment or he just
No, he just
expressing?
loved pinching my cheek. So whenever I see him last time, I run away. You know, in primary school, when we sit together like this, they used to meet us. Oh, you with this one. Oh, very shy girl. I got no time for that because most of my life, I'm in RTS. Yeah, after school.
And you were like, spend long hours acting, filming.
Pak Awang Temera.
There was a very famous drama back then.
Like Under One Roof.
It was called Pak Awang Temera. Pak Awang was a nice man.
Yeah, he likes to give advice.
Yeah, and it was ongoing for years and years, right? There was a very popular sitcom back then.
Correct.
Did your friends ever try to entice you, tempt you?
Down here, people go Kenyan school, all the kaya people,
Oh, rich kids. What's the difference between rich kid and not so rich kid?
I think the rich kids, you can spend, because I brought only 15 cents.
15 cents?
To school. 15 cents.
And that kept you alive?
My brother always borrowed 10 cents from me, and I end up with 5 cents.
Why would he borrow 10 cents from you?
He eats a lot.
He eats a lot?
Yeah.
I mean, he had 15 cents too.
Yeah.
So he borrowed another 10 cents.
Yeah.
Why was you left with 5
Because
cents
I
all
have to
the
take care of
time?
my brother.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Of an older sister.
Sacrifice.
Yes. There you go, singer.
Sacrifice.
You see, when we interview, they don't talk, they sing all the way.
Yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, that's right. Sing your way
Melody.
home at the end of the day. Here we are, right here, at this part where it's called OMG. It's not, oh my goodness, it's Old Main Gate of MediaCorp.
Yeah.
It's not just any other gate. It's a, oh my goodness, gate to Rahima Rahim.
Once I reached here, I said, oh my, at last I'm up here. Because I have to walk all the way up from that hill. It was hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Caldecott Hill,
Yeah, that's right,
Hill,
that's right,
walking up, no joke.
You were the first queen of Caldecott?
Please.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's not dispute that title.
I only students.
You were young, you were small, you were like, you were like nothing then. I mean,
they
you were
there.
like...
Most of them were like producers, and when I look at the producers, hello.
Everybody seems to be so big
Yeah,
back
very.
then.
Yeah.
Who is
But
the most...
they are not that big as you lah. In size, I mean.
At this junction, we're about to discover the paranormal activity of what Rahima Rahim witnessed around this area. What happened?
It used to be my playground.
Singer.
Yeah. It used to be their playground.
Their
too.
playground? Who's their playground?
I don't know. They were shooting here, and then it was like evening shoot, filming, and I was singing all night long, all night, and suddenly I saw one person down there wearing orange robe, sitting down and knocking. Don't know what he's doing. Hey, what is that? Then he said, I think it must be a monk or something.
Yeah. And nobody else saw but you?
Nobody but me.
Right.
I said nobody
You
but
sure about
me.
this? Sure about this? By the time you turned 18, right? You were full-fledged entertainment. How do you get those energy?
Darling Suhaimi, I was 18. Yeah. You like that?
When you look back through the time, did you ever wonder today, hey, how in the world did I pull through that?
Through experience lah. Yeah, every night singing, meeting I met all sorts of people, all kinds of people from all walks of life. When I was in Taiwan, I remembered I met the diva,
Diva, who's that?
the beautiful and one and only the late Teresa Teng.
Teresa Teng.
Yes.
You met Teresa Teng?
Of course, yeah.
only see
I
the
remember
records.
her. A beautiful lady. Okay.
Really?
And I came up to her. I remembered. I said, Miss Teresa, I love this song, Tian Mimi.
Tian Mimi.
Can I sing? She said, sure, why not? Yes.
So she checked you?
So she,
How'd
she
she
just
check
sang
you?
a little bit because
Okay.
we were sitting together, and then she said, okay, she sang Tian Mimi, 你笑的甜蜜蜜，好像花儿开在中风里，开在中风里。Apa lagi?
Dancer. Usually you sing, you have dancer back then.
在哪里？
好了。
在哪里见过你？
对。
你的笑容这样熟悉，我已思想不起。
So currently we are in a location which is today known as CHIJ Tua Payoh. But back then, during your time, it was known as
First Tua Payoh Secondary School.
First Tua Payoh Secondary. Now it's primary, CHIJ Primary.
Yeah.
What is
Because
this
they changed, where we used to say our pledge here.
Oh, this is where Rahim stood and of course say out the pledge. Not only saying it out, but I think I got to know that you led the whole school in
Yes.
reciting the pledge.
I think, because I'm just Rahima. No, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, you have that give of the gap, I guess. You have that kind of look, the pledge look, I think.
Yeah, because I'm so, innocent. Like, this is, yeah.
Let's take a look some of the foot trails and footpath of Rahim. Let's walk. Lead the pledge.
We,
the citizens of Singapore. You know, through my spy network, we actually found out something about you and this rabbit thing. There's this very... Okay, the two are Rahima and the rabbit. What happened?
Oh, very smart. Science, biology, is it? Like bisect the rabbit.
Okay.
We bisect already, finish everything. Then my teacher said, okay, let's go back to your class.
Okay. So
what we did
you're supposed to look at the intestine, the position of the liver.
We cut off the intestine. Yeah.
You cut off the intestine.
Yeah, took out the intestine. It's quite long. So, wash it a bit. And then just keep the
Keeping a necklace.
necklace and walk back to class. Everybody said, what are you doing? You know, like that time, in the art class, sewing class. So I hate sewing. And we had exams. And then what I did was, like, everybody had to hem their skirt, right? Hemming, right? So I, time's up.
Okay.
And I have to rush. And what I did was, the last part, right?
Yeah.
Pulled in there. I just put scotch tape.
Scotch tape. Did the teacher find out?
Because it's all scotch tape.
What did you use? Stapler?
No,
Stapler looks
can
better.
see.
Oh, can see, okay.
Scotch tape, you just
So it's
fold,
very,
and then, just paste it, and that's it.
I see. No wonder you are creative today. You have been creative all the way.
One day I forgot to bring my composition book.
This happens all the time to thousands of students. They always say they forgot to bring a book.
Yeah. And then he said, keluar, come out here. And then he says, who don't bring their composition book? And I say, a few, like 3 or 4 of us. Then myself.
You put your hands like that.
Your hand, cikgu. Please, cikgu. I have shooting today. Can you just hit my legs and my head?
You can negotiate with the cikgu because he's also in the entertainment industry. So just give me a bit of chance.
Sorry, cikgu, those were the days.
Okay, this part will come out on TV.
Yeah, no, I don't like
That part won't.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, this is where I live After my secondary school, yeah.
During
no,
your
before,
secondary
during my secondary school.
During your
After
secondary
my
school,
primary, yeah. Everybody I knew, yeah, they know me also. And
The whole entire block know you.
yeah.
So it's like a little kampong, but it's...
It's like kampong, yeah.
a bit
Even not only
more
this block.
vertical.
25, 26, 27 also know me.
Oh.
Yeah.
This whole place was, okay, it's cozy. It was more like kampong,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's a bit, some parts could be a little bit notorious.
The something place is here, Lakhang.
Lakhang, what is Lakhang? Oh, Lakhang, eh?
Yeah. I feel safe lah.
You feel safe in
I'm
a
very safe.
something area?
I'm very safe.
You're very strange.
Because we've been protected.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
once a month, this uncle will come, makcik. Then my mother will say, girl, go and take the 2 ringgit there and give the man. Then he will give pink receipt. Okay, come here. Like that. I found out later that it's protection money lah. The thing was, I was
You're
safe.
safe. You're guaranteed
My
safety.
family, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Suhaimi,
Yep.
this is where I lived before. My heaven. Hello.
Hello, surprise. Hi. Yeah, hi, Charlie.
Hi.
Rahim, I remember Rahim.
Ooh, the floor was same.
Looks the same?
Yeah.
What, the uncle looks the same?
Yeah.
Oh, so everything looks the same. Oh, okay.
My dad chose this one. It's still the same. And this one, the door. The door, yeah. My father's good friend.
Oh.
Mr. Charles
Hi.
Lee.
Charles Lee.
Yeah.
Father was Nat King Cole last time.
Oh yeah, the Nat King Cole of Singapore, that's right. Is there any
Funny,
reason
yeah.
why you don't change any parts of this?
Just want to keep it as a antique like that lah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you kept your childhood memory.
Yeah,
Uncle,
thank
you are
so
so...
much.
You should be working in a museum.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Just
Charles
you.
Lee.
How was she like? Was she very demure?
Sexy last time.
Sexy last time. See the word, the keyword was sexy last time.
Yeah.
Okay, it took a
Yeah,
little
now
bit.
cannot lah.
But now different type of sexy.
Sexer.
Sexy.
Memories
Yeah.
like the corners of my mind.
Oh, there you go. Continue.
The way we were.
Thank you, Uncle.
Thank you so
greatest
much, Mr. Charles Lee. Thank you so much.
caretaker of this museum piece.
Oh, museum.
You the
And
guardian of memory.
Very, yeah.
Thank you, Uncle Charlie. So now we know. We're actually on a road here, which is called, famously back then and still today, it's called Jalan Ampas. This was
Yeah.
the Malay film, or I will call it Malay-wood.
Malay-wood, yeah.
Malay movie film. You grew up along this area as well.
Yeah. I used to follow my mom when she had shooting here. And then my grandmother, my late grandmother stays over there. Now it's a condo.
So there used to be a house.
No, it's not a house. It's like,
Squatters.
Quarters, it's like quarters, yeah.
Living in a squatter?
Quarters. And then
Right.
we have kedai kopi. We call it the famous late Tan Sri Piramli used to drink
just
coffee
around that
there.
side.
Yeah,
So around this
yeah,
area was
and they
a-
call it kedai siput.
Seaport. For whatever reason, seaport, shellfish. But then again, for whatever reason, only Piramli knows.
That's a famous kedai siput.
So
Yeah.
we call the
Cik Siput lah.
kopitiam lady seaport lady. She's long gone now.
Kedai siput mana kedai siput lah? Tu lah.
Oh, I see. And it's just next to the Malay
yeah.
film production.
Yeah.
But have you ever actually followed inside and watched how your mom worked?
Not really.
Why?
Because we are not allowed because we are young. That time we were small. So I just followed like in front and just there and then go back. Yeah.
How old were you then when your mom
Very
worked here?
small.
About 4, 5, 6 years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
Around 4, 5.
This whole place belongs to Shaw Brothers.
Yes.
And during that time, there was also another movie producer, big-time movie producer, which is known as Cathay Chris Film.
Yes.
And I was told that your parents were in both of these
Yes,
organizations.
because Shaw Brothers my mom was an actress with Shaw Brothers. She signed contract with Shaw Brothers. But my dad was with Cathay organization because he was a sound editor. It was their job last time. And then my dad also sang. So I started acting when I was 6.
Oh,
Yeah, but with Cathay organization, Cathay Chris.
wow.
Yeah.
That room right on top there, on the left-hand side, that's where Piramli used to sit down with his typewriter and type his
okay.
scripts and movie ideas. Did you always get to see him there?
No, I only saw him at the jalan itu kedai siput. He sat
Having
there with some other actors. I remember his white. Though he likes to wear all those pagoda one.
Okay,
The pagoda 3 rabbit t-shirt.
But you never
Must be very
get to
cooling,
see him work.
Never.
To you, he
Good looking,
never
you know.
worked. He was good looking.
Wah, that time I'm small.
Did he look at you?
Of course, he will say, ini anak Mariam.
That's
Ini anak
the
Mariam.
price where you have to pay when your mother
Because
is
my late
popular
brother
movie.
was also an actor, but Latif. And then he was the one always close to the late Tan Sri P. Ramlee. Many movies they acted together. So that's where I had the chance to meet him. Yeah.
That was an ideal at that time.
Yeah, and I thought, wah, ini orang dia. Wow.
He the good idiot. If you had been that teenage little girl watching P.
funny.
Ramlee at that time, I think you probably would see him and say, look at the way he drinks his coffee, so sexy.
Yeah.
As we walk down this memorable lane, this was the place where the Hollywood of Singapore used to be.
Being here, right
Yeah.
here, I can just imagine like the people, the studio, the artists walking up and down. You just can imagine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, those were the days.
Those are fond memories.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you live to tell the tale to your daughters. I mean, the people who come right after you. We would like to dedicate these songs as you mentioned all the names.
Those were the days, my friend. We thought it never end. We sing and dance forever and a day.
It's fitting that we end our journey with Rahima here, where we celebrate the heyday of entertainment in Singapore. For her humble beginnings, her voice has entertained listeners across the generations. And I will say this, you will be hard-pressed to find another celebrity of her legendary status that is so good-humored and approachable as the one and only Rahima Rahim. If you have any pictures or videos of the places we featured in our show today, log on to this address and share those memories with us.